Hey all, Night Out here. Sorry it's been a little while. I haven't posted anything. Recovery's been kind of rough. Uh, on the 29th, when I had the surgery, I slept for probably 3 days. That whatever they hit me with anesthesia, it was above and beyond. I slept. I mean, I was out cold. I was released the next day, actually. Apparently, going through the night, nurses coming in and checking vitals and checking blood pressure and checking blood clots and all that. They said I did great, so they went ahead and kicked me out that Friday, but I don't remember anything until about last Monday. Sadly, the benefit that they held for me was 2 days after my surgery, so that Saturday following the surgery that was on Thursday, it's all blur. I slept through it all. I didn't make it. I didn't get to go. And it's sad too, because I had friends from middle school that came from out of town I hadn't seen in 30 years. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was so loopy and tired, and I couldn't keep my eyes open, and it's bad. Well, as you can see, there's the big old fat scar. I don't know if you can tell, but like you can see how I have neck definition there and none there. They took out a big old chunk of muscle, and it's odd having to deal with it. I mean, I know my throat and my neck is completely surrounded by muscles, and it controls my head left and right and up and down, and I still have full motion. But when I got home that Friday, and I've told this to a couple people, when I got home that Friday, I sat down at my desk and I was getting ready to check emails, and I have sneezing fits sometimes, and I felt one coming. I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And I sneezed and my head jerked left. I didn't have any muscle to control my my head to keep it forward. I couldn't do anything, but I had to laugh. I'm like, oh great, well this is what I gotta deal with now. And sneezing fits and my head's jerking left and I get whiplash. I have a oh geez. On a side note, I have an appointment on the 25th of this month to say absolutely that the cancer is gone. I talked to the doctor the next day. He come in and asked me how I was doing. Told him I was doing all right, hard to swallow, hard to hold my head up, whatnot, blah, 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 typical. And he said, I'm pretty confident I got it all. While I was under, they did do a biopsy on whatever they found at the base of my tongue, but he seems to think that it's nothing. They said the same thing last time when I went through chemo and radiation in 21. They said, we don't think it's anything. He did a scope and he looked at it then and he said, it's not, it's nothing to be concerned about right now. But I'll get the results of that biopsy, and I'll get the results of all the other scans and everything that he did while I was under. So hopefully, I'm confident that he's got it all. I'm confident. He was just tired of messing with it. And he was like, well, if chemo and radiation didn't work on the lymph nodes last time, we're just going to cut them all out. And just jerk them out of there and you're good to go. I mean, so hopefully everything's good to go. Other than that, life's been kind of going slow. It's hard for me to bend over. I still get lightheaded. The strain on the neck is not easy to deal with right now because I don't have full function. The stitches are still in. It's glued basically. It's called Dermabond. Basically put a glue over it, makes it watertight, whatnot. So I'm gonna have to wait for that to come off, and I'm probably on the 25th. I'm assuming I'll get the stitches out. I don't know exactly how many, but it's got to be quite a bit, at least 100. Just added on to my total score of stitches: finger, eye, neck, all kinds of battle wounds. At any rate, not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the channel yet. This journey, as far as I know, is over. So if you guys got any ideas as to what you would like to see, because like I said, the monuments job, it's not gonna pan out anymore. Excuse me. It's not gonna pan out anymore because, like I said, it's family-owned business. I was not family. They took me in as family, but when the grandson graduated high school or college, and instead of going off to welding, he wanted in the family business, well, there was kind of no room for me, so I had to go. And I get it. I'm not mad at him. It is what it is. Family's family. It kind of sucks, though, because I did enjoy what I did. I felt I was good at it, and I liked, the satisfaction and the gratification of knowing that, I've given closure to someone's family, because when you go to the cemetery and there's no headstone there, you just see a grave. I mean, there's nothing to look at. There's no closure. There's no leaning on anything. I've seen quite a few breakdowns in the cemetery when I was working in the field, and it's not easy. But it is gratifying knowing that now they have something to look at. They have, something that they can go talk to and lean on and place trinkets and money. I've seen money, change, and all kinds of things. But anyway, so that's over. So if you guys got any ideas as to something that you would want me to do, I don't know. I'm at a complete loss here. I really don't know. I thought about storytelling, but the only real stories I know are my own life, and I'm not entirely sure everybody wants to hear that or will be interested. It's been one hell of a life, though, let me tell you. I have experienced. So, at any rate, again, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'll be back shortly. I'm not sure what I'm going to post yet. I still want to heal up a little bit. It's like I said, it's pretty rough. So, at any rate, I love you guys. Thanks for the care and concern and the great comments. Everybody who showed up at the benefit, if you're watching this, I really, really appreciate it. You guys really helped me out a lot. You have no idea, above and beyond what I could have ever asked for. So I appreciate everyone, and thank you all for sticking with me. I'll be back with something new.